Welcome back to Computer Geeks. You might be watching our C series. If you haven't watched our last video, go and watch it if you are a beginner. And if you already have, then let's get started in this. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys that how to add two basic numbers by C language. Okay, in this program, we are going to use some basic operator, which is uh, you can use plus, minus, whatever. So basically it's a addition program, so we're going to use only the plus of arithmetic operator and equals to the assignment operator, and some variables will be needed in this tutorial. So let's get started for this, and let me first make you clear what's a variable. A variable is kind of, you can say, memory location where we'll store something like some values or something. Okay, the variables actually it has some data type, like it can store a particular type of data like integer, character, floating point number, any string, anything. You can just go and check out the theory about it. There are lots of data types, and in this tutorial we will just need the integer data type. To declare any variable integer, we will just need int and then the name of the variable. Suppose num1 and num2 are the variables, and we will put sum in the result variable, right? So this is the basic declaration part. Int is the keyword in C used to declare a, you can say, integer data type. Num1, num2 result, these are any random name that that came into my mind, and I just put there. And you can just see that I have given those commas in between so that it can separate them from each other, and at last obviously a semicolon. Now just print a suitable message that as you are a beginner, right, like input to integers or something like that. That's it. And then don't forget to give the semicolon. Then you don't know, actually I haven't tell you yet about this function. It's a scanf function. It's kind of like printf, but in a opposite manner. Printf is used for outputting something on the terminal, and scanf is used for inputting something from the keyboard, actually, you can say. Then it has its own syntax, and it is used for the integer type. This percentage d, you can see this, that I have used double quote and percentage d, then a comma, and then the ampersand and name of the variable, comma, again another ampersand, name of the variable. So that's it, and then semicolon. I'll come into this in a bit of a moment. Just take me some, so just give me some more time. After this, uh, so usually will give input in this. In num1, the first number or the first input will be stored. In num2, the second input will be stored. And these all are integers because we have defined them as. Now, just use that result variable where we will sum it like this, and that's it. And this is the basic operation. You can see the plus operation. You always have to remember that this thing here, num1 plus num2, just adds those numbers which are inputted and puts the result here in the result. So basically what is at the right side of the assignment operator, actually the equals to sign, comes or actually goes to the left variable, which is result type here. So that's it. Let's print this thing on the terminal, then we can see the output. Printf. That's fine. We know we have to put double quote. And now to show any number of variable, like I want to show the result here, and number one and number two, the value of number one and number two. So we have to just put simply percentage d plus percentage d. Okay, that's equals to percentage d. I will just describe this later. Num1, num2, and result rate. That's it. This semicolon, ending semicolon, and we don't have to worry about anything now. That's it, I think. Just press this little button below on, so that it will compile. At the same time, it will show the output too. You can see here, it's asking for numbers. Input two integers, 5, 6, maybe. So it is showing 5 plus 6 equals to 11. So it's a very simple program and it is working too. You can see. And let me describe the program now. Let me just explain it to you. We already know about this header file, this main function. We don't have to explain it again. So I have said about this declaration portion already. Just go read any proper C book that you like to read, and just go read about integer, floating point, etc. data types, and actually the rules that how to write any variable or identifier. I have already said about printf in the last tutorial, so I'm not going to say that. If you haven't seen it yet, just go click on the link, something on the left upper corner, or like that. Click on the annotation and just go watch it. Now I'm going to say about this scanf function. Scanf is a including function which has its own, I said, syntax. In this course, we are going to say the control strings. Actually, these are the control strings, %d. We use %d for, say, decimal digit, decimal integer. We will use %f for floating point number, ld for long integers, lf for doubles, uh, something like that. Doubles are the broader range of floating points. Long integers are the broader form of integers. Just go and have some of these basic theories. You will just understand that. And now what's this? After the control string, you have to just put this comma there that the compiler can understand or differentiate it. Now what this ampersand does? This ampersand just says that just go to the address of this num1 variable and put the value whichever is inputted there. Means at the address of number one, actually at number one, it num1 it stores the value whatever the user inputs. Same for num2, and you have to remember if you are inputting two things at the same time, you have to put another comma. And scanf is also a function, so you have to end it with the semicolon. That's it, and this is the basic operation result. You just have to do this, num1 plus num2. You can just subtract this to num1 minus num2. That's it. And in this double quote in printf, you just it'll just print whatever you have typed in, but actually it's not printing whatever I have typed in, right? Because it's not printing %d plus %t equals to %d. If you just put this %d, it'll check for the variable or value of %d, which is num1 and num2 in this case, and for this %d, the third one is the value of result. So it'll just show the value of num1, num2, and result. You can just see the output again. Uh, let me show you. 4 and 6. So the first value is 4, second value is 6, is equals to 10. So that's a very simple thing. Actually, you can do it in a very easier way too. You just don't need this to be done. Now what you need is like this. You don't need this result thing. Now let me show the output to you. Build and run again. Input 4 and 6 maybe. Look at this. It's showing the output. So basically what we just got there, that we can perform any basic operations too in between printf. Why it's actually possible? Because of this %d. It's just taking the value of num2 plus num1, you know. So that was a very basic thing. And finally this getSage function. It's a console input output function. It just does it enables the waiting for you. Look at the output again. Just carefully look at this. 4, 6, whatever. Now the cursor is blinking. That means it is waiting for you to hit any key or something like that. I just hit the enter right now, and now it's just done. Basically what it does, look at this, it's an executable file. I will open it. 4 6 4 plus 6 equals 10, and now it's waiting for me. And if the message uh, file wasn't there, it will run. It doesn't matter, but when the executable file is running, you can also see the output actually. So that was the problem to be happened if you don't put get sage and nothing else. It doesn't matter if you don't give get sage otherwise. So thanks for watching. Just go practice it. Just read about some of those data types, uh, variable writing rules, something like that, and scan a printf, and you'll be done. You'll be doing good. Just practice some of those plus, minus, into, division, whatever. So thanks for watching. After practicing those, if you are prepared, move to the short tutorial of this series. And I'd like if it was helpful, share this video, comment down your problem, and don't forget to subscribe our channel.